Hey guys, Aaron here at Maple Street Guitars, and today I'm going to be checking out the Tone King Falcon Grande. Now, as you can probably imagine, this is an amp that sounds exactly how it looks. It has a really, really amazing vintage voice to it with an awesome drippy spring reverb, kind of anything one would want when going for a vintage sound, especially in genres like surf rock or shoegaze or something like that. Now, that's not to say that this amp isn't also a really great, clean pedal platform. With the addition of an Ironman 2 attenuator in the back, you can kind of dial in whatever tone you're looking for, whether that be sparkly cleans or super harmonic tube drive, just by the manipulation of this front volume switch and the attenuator in the back. This is honestly a great amp for either recording in the studio or taking it on stage. It'll do well in both applications. Today's rig is going to be this awesome Collings 360 LTM in Pelham Blue, straight into the front input of the Falcon Grande, and we've got it mic'd with a Sennheiser E609 going straight into the interface. Let's check it out. So just diving into some general specs on this amp. It's a 20 watt 1x12 single channel tube amplifier, and there really isn't that much to it. The main feature of this amp is going to be its 3 voicings that are controlled by the proprietary foot switch. Now, we've got a couple different options in terms of tones for these voicings. So the first one is going to be rhythm. Now, rhythm is going to be a very clear and scooped sound, really great for clean playing like such. Anything of that nature, just real kind of Fender-like, clean, scooped sound. The next voicing is going to be the tweed voicing. Now it gets a bit warmer and a bit more compressed, so kind of edge of breakup, really good for rhythm chord stuff. Pretty cool. The last voicing is going to be a lead voicing. Now this kind of juices the amp about as much as it can go and gets you into a really nice lead territory. The last feature of this foot switch is going to be a really simple reverb control. So when that's on, just got reverb, right? Click it off, completely dry. Pretty simple. This foot switch is connected via 4-pin cable in the back of the amp. This is a proprietary cable that comes with the amp, so you don't have to worry about going out and getting that aftermarket. So let's take a quick look at the front panel of this amp. So kind of going from top to bottom, we start with our volume control. Now, like I stated before, we have an Ironman 2 attenuator in the back. So you can kind of dial in your master volume with that and essentially just use this as a gain control, going everything from pretty clean. And then you can really crank it and dial in some gain. That's all just on the volume control. No pedals necessary, just guitar volume and that. Moving our way downwards, we got a tone control. Pretty self-explanatory, just kind of gives you a little bit of a brighter edge. Beneath that, we have our voicing switch. Now, it's worth mentioning that when the foot switch is in use, this becomes disengaged. So, I could strum a chord and just kind of mess with it. Not going to do anything. So, as long as you got the foot switch in, you don't really have to worry about that. Moving our way downwards, one of the more notable features of this amp is going to be the awesome vintage sounding spring reverb. We got the reverb control that is essentially just a mix knob, so all the way up we got kind of our surf rock thing. kind of just, you know, pepper that into taste. And lastly on this front panel we have the dwell knob, which is controlling how much of the signal is getting fed into the reverb circuit. Now something really, really cool about this amp is that when you turn these knobs, the reverb knob specifically, up pretty high, you can get a sort of feedback thing going on with the reverb. So let's try to get that real quick. Here it comes. So you can really get into some kind of shoegazy territory with this amp, especially with the addition of this spring reverb. All things considered, this is a really, really versatile amp, has a great clean tone, as you heard, really awesome drive. With the attenuator in the back, you can really kind of get the volume you want without peeling the paint off the walls. Altogether, awesome, awesome amp. I want to thank you guys for joining us today, checking out the Tone King Falcon Grande. This is one of my personal favorites in the store, so it was a real privilege to check it out. My name is Aaron here at Maple Street Guitars in Atlanta, Georgia. Please feel free to like, subscribe, and comment down below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. But until next time, thanks for watching.